Hi, in this second video we're going to look at how to customize and upgrade your WordPress blog. So once you've got your blog set up, you should be at this point where you're editing homepage, you've created your site. So the next thing is to click on that edit homepage and you should get your homepage looking like this. Now what we're looking at is just the template that's been given to you by WordPress, and now you can edit and add to it. Now the template is made up of things called blocks. Blocks are little items on your Word page which have particular uses. So this, for example, is a cover. It's got a picture, it's got a title, there's even a button in there. Any of these blocks we can delete, remove, or change as much as we want. But in fact, this template cover with this picture is actually not editable, because you can see down here it says it's a premium block. You have to upgrade it to change the picture. And we don't want to upgrade it because that costs money. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete it. So you go over to click on this block first. So click anywhere on this picture and you should see a little menu appear at the side here. And what you want to do is you want to click on the More button here. And once you do that, you should be able to remove it. Okay, and once you've removed it, then you will have the opportunity to add a new one. So what you want to do is you want to click somewhere around here on the blank space that's now available, and you should see a little plus, something that looks like that. So you're looking for a little plus hanging around in the white spaces. Click on that and you'll get a window like this open. You need to find the block called cover. Now if you can't see it on your list here, what you do is you just type in cover here and press search and it will find it for you. But once you've found it, click on cover. Once you've done that, you should have a cover block appear. Now to add a picture to your cover block, you need to upload it. So let's click on upload. A window should appear allowing you to browse to wherever you've got your photos. So you can see I've put up some photos I might use on my blog here, including this beautiful picture of my local area. So I'm going to click on this picture which I want and upload, open, and then we should come to this and you can see that the picture's been inserted, but it's not looking like the cover did before. It's not looking like a header as beautiful as it was previously. So what we need to do is we need to change it into a full width header. So click on this little image here. If you click on the block, if you have already clicked somewhere else, make sure you've clicked on the block and then you should have this. Click on this picture here and it will give you some options. You want to click on full width. Click on that and bingo, you've got a full width block now and the header, and you can see there's a title in the middle. We'll leave that alone for the moment. I don't like the look of this picture because it's much darker than it was before, and also I want to change the focus of the picture because there's too much grass and not enough sky. I want more sky. So I come over here to the side and I can change the focus of the picture by moving this little arrow. If I click on this picture here and move this little circle, it will move the focus of the header image. And down here you can see we've got opacity. Now that means that it's making the picture see-through or not see-through, and I want it to be completely see-through. I don't want this grey mask over the top of it. There's a grey layer that's being put over the top of it and I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to lower the opacity down here to the almost the bottom, and I'm going to change this, and what happens is that you see the opacity is down to 12 now, and you can see it's much brighter than it was. And I've also moved the focal point up towards the top, so I've got lots more pretty clouds. I think this looks more like a reflecting river and that means it's more of a reflective blog. So this is my picture now. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is we want to move the header, because the header is underneath the blog posts at the moment, and I don't want that. I want the header at the top. So what I need to do is I need to click on move. Can you see these two arrows here? So that's moving the block up and that's moving the block down. So in this case I'm going to click on move the block up, and there you go. The block has popped up right to the top, and now the blog posts are underneath it. So the next thing we want to do is maybe write a title on our picture. You don't have to do this. You can ignore that, or maybe delete this little heading if you want to. Don't worry about it. Just delete it. But I'm going to add a little bit of a heading here. So I'm going to click on that. I get these options, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this just a piece of writing. It's just a paragraph at the moment. You see it says paragraph here. So this is a paragraph block. I'm going to change it into a heading block. So I click on the paragraph block, and here is the paragraph. I click on that symbol and it gives me transform to, so I can transform it into all sorts of things. I'm going to transform it to a heading. So I click on heading. Now it's a heading, and you can see it's much bigger already. If I change it to H1, that's the biggest heading. If H2 is a little smaller, H3 is a little smaller, and so on and so on and so on. So I'm going to change this to H1, and now it's a nice big one. But I'm also going to come over here and I'm going to change it to be even bigger. I'm going to change the size of the typing to 60, and that makes it that size. Alright, so change the heading size, change it to a heading, and that's what you get. Alright, next, you've done a lot of changes now, so we might want to look and see what your blog looks like. So don't forget to save here by pressing on update, and once you've updated, click on preview, and there it is. So this is what my blog looks like now. I've got a new header with a cover picture that's my own. I've got a new heading here, and you can see my original heading is still here. So I might want to delete this one, or I might want to delete this one. It's up to you which one you like. I might keep them both, I don't mind. And that's the end. So in the next video we're going to look at how to post up a nice looking post for your blog.